little bit of it with you. Simply, music really is driven most by passion, and that's what really drove me towards music. Passion, interest. I had a strong desire. It's the one that drew me to the church, especially keyboard, because we could access keyboard then. In around 2015-2016, I was asked to accompany my worship leader then to a music studio where she was going to help a pastor's wife to record, and I was just going there to observe. It happened during that time when we had some good time with the producer. He inspired me. I had to make up my mind to study music and learn musical instruments. Of course, I had little information and I was playing it in my church, but I wasn't doing it as much. So I really developed a great zeal to learn. And so, because I could not afford then to enroll in a music school or to pay someone to train me, and it was costly, because I remember taking a loan of about $15 just to get me started, and it could not even pay for one single lesson. So I decided to lock myself in my bedroom and just make music to be my only friend. And I tell you, I did a lot thanks to Google and YouTube, because that's where I learned a lot. So down the line, of course, even when I went to college, the passion, I've always associated myself in music, ministries, and after college, I decided to take another lesson in music again. And so after that, I decided to post out and see whether there is a need. So I sent out the first poster, and I received some information of those who are interested in it. So I decided to go out and see whether there is anybody. That's how I found a couple that were now my first student. This year I've been able to keep track of my music life, also to build up a testimony for future generations. So that's a wonderful couple that I got. They are the first students I've taught. Actually, is a pastor and a wife who began a church and didn't have a musician, so they decided to learn the music themselves, or keyboard. And of course, I had to send out another poster and advertise, and I got a lot of students. In a church setting, we were able to interact. We were quite a number of people. We were able to interact well, and one thing led to another, and I've come to now the realization where I'm finding this one to be a need, and so I'm taking it up as a burden now to get the equipment, so that I'm able to even teach some other musical instruments that most people would desire but cannot access them. That's why I want to begin with this acoustic, because I have little information, and of course part of my team or my students also would want to learn acoustic guitar. That's why I decided to take it as a priority as now. But of course, there are so many other instruments that other people are taking up interest in. But with the time, I'm believing God, of course, as time goes, things will unfold and manifest.